Good afternoon everyone and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be recording some more World of Warcraft stuff. This has actually been recorded on the same day as my last video where I was saying I wasn't going to upload anything for a while. But I decided to just bulk out some videos so that we can put them up and keep you going whilst I'm not going to be recording stuff. And then we'll keep going from there. So today we're going to go through the area of Morning Breeze Village, and look who's back, these fucking Hozen. So we're going to head up into the village itself. We're going to take out this guy because he's going to cross our path anyway. As you can see, the enemies are starting to get a little bit more resistance to our weapons, but we're still doing alright. Take him out. Now, the Pandaren live in one of these, in not just the Temple of the Five Dawns, but in all these different villages. Wusong Village was the first village where we came across some Hozen harassing them here, and it seems Morning Breeze Village is having the exact same problem. A problem that I absolutely hate, and I wish to help them with, because, let's face it, we don't want them hanging around here, do we? Okay, so first thing we're going to do is find G Fireball, who's currently eyeing up Acer Cloudsinger. The amount of time Isa spends practicing seems excessive, but you can't deny the results. Her form is beautiful. Maybe you should talk to her. Acer? I don't know what to say to her. Should I tell her she's gorgeous, or would she find that creepy? Maybe I could tell her I admire her poise, but then she might think I don't have any personality. Another player there, mage. Sunpo, give me a hug. Our parting was not so long this time. I quite prefer it that way. You've been working with Acer, have you not? Our disciples have always kept us apart, so I know little of her. Watching her... Our disciplines have always kept us apart, so I know little of her. Watching her perform her exercises now, I must confess that she possesses a grace and discipline that is strangely alluring. There are more pressing thoughts, though, aren't there? Sunpo, let's take care of this monkey problem while we search for Daofeng. Sunpo, we must help Elder Xiaopai. There are a few more people deserving of our kindness. On the way here, you surely noticed the scrolls of wisdom hanging in the grotto to the south. The Hozen have defiled many of them, and sadly they are not recoverable. We will deal with the problem directly. Burn the defiled scrolls. Wipe the Hozen writings awake entirely. Do not worry for Elder Xiaopai. The people shall come together and help him rewrite the wisdoms in time. I shall see to that. Okay, so we're going to go and burn some of these scrolls. We're going to go talk to the other guys in the village as well. Oh, here's Jojo again. He wants stone this time, so we're going to pick that up. And then here's Elder Xiaopai himself, who's actually a level question mark boss. Holy shit. The Hozen have stolen our brushes and are painting over our scrolls of wisdom with their own wisdoms. You can call them that. If you're here to help, stop them and bring our brushes back before they can do more harm. There's the dragon. Zhao Ren. We'll be dealing with him soon enough. I was trying not to step on that mage's toes, so we're going to head over here instead. If you're playing World of Warcraft, I do suggest that you avoid stepping on people's toes, especially if you're in a highly populated area. Steal a banana from a Hozen, so angry Hozen. So this is like Hozen wisdoms that they've been writing on the scrolls. Let's have a look at this one. Don't pull own tail when there are other tails to pull. So yeah, if you're playing in an area like this where you've been given a bunch of quests in a certain area to do it in, and you see other players around, try and just avoid their area. It makes it easier for both you and the other person to get around and do things without stepping on each other's toes, as I said. Especially if I'm playing with heirlooms and she isn't, I can tell from that she definitely does not want to be competing with someone who's going to be able to step through most of these enemies with relative ease. You know, she's going to have a bit more of a challenge, so I don't want to, you know, make it any more difficult for her. Or him. Whoever's playing that character. Probably him. That's a vicious stereotype. I probably shouldn't say that. So where is she? Is she still over there? Yeah, she's still over there. So I'm going to stick over here. By doing this, especially if you're a older player who's just trying to get through the zones, it definitely shows you have more experience, and it can help other players along and give them a better experience of the game. You know, if they're struggling, maybe you've seen them die once or twice, give them a hand. Just volunteer to give them a hand, join their party, and heal them from time to time or something like that. Right. I need to burn 2 more scrolls, and unfortunately, those are the ones that we're going to have to do. But she seems to have moved on a little bit.
I am out of range.
we go, that's all the quests sorted, and he's run away, so that's fine. Then we're going to head back to the village. Okay. We'll go to Jojo first and see if he can smash his head through the stone, because that is quite impressive.
Speak up. White Tiger watch over you.
These are the dentist stones across all of Shenzhen. They're nothing before my mighty head. Oh, we're gonna teach Jojo a lesson about his arrogance soon enough, but for now we'll stick around here. Okay, so we've given those paint-soaked brushes back, and that means that the Hozen can no longer defile them, along with the fact that we killed a bunch of them. To get those brushes back means that they're going to be less of a problem. Let's return to G. You're a good man, Sunpo. You have proven that again and again, and I am glad to stand beside you. So we're going to put those gloves on. Okay, so we've got some quests. Alright, Sunpo. This is the second time we've had to deal with the ravaging Hozen. I think it's time we take care of this problem the Huijin way. No more patience, no more meditation, we go to the source. We're going into the Hozen village to the north, and we're punishing those smelly troublemakers. I've been looking forward to a chance to fight by your side again, Sunpo.
It's good to see you.
Sunpo, I need you to understand what the way of the Huijin is not the way of violence. When fighting is needed, we will not hesitate, but when fighting is not needed, neither do we instigate. However, the direct solution is often cutting the head off the snake, as they say. The Hozen have a leader in instigating these attacks. If we remove Ruck, we won't have to wipe the Hozen out entirely. I know you are not of the Huijin, but are you with me in what must be done, Sunpo? Let's go kill Ruck, the Fang Chief. That's a cool sword. Now I'll just get another dagger. Yeah.
I'm with you.
And then the monkeys have been stealing from the village during their attacks. We should be fine without some of the extra food stores, but the idea of monkeys with fireworks, I'm a little bit concerned. Not to mention, who knows when some fireworks will come in handy. Help me recover the stolen fireworks from their village, Sunpo. So we're going to head up to the village now and help Ji with his task. So whilst Asa is meditating over there, Ji is going to be trying to deal with the problem head on, and this is one of the main things that splits them up between the Horde and the Alliance. There are two separate disciplines that focus on two different trains of thought. The Tushui are focused on meditation, calmness, and acting when you know everything, I think. And then the Huijin is dealing with things head on and facing them up to things probably a little bit headstrong. To that end, the Huijin join the Horde, and the Alliance get the Tushui Pandaren. This giant jade tiger pillar doesn't seem to fit in amidst the Hozen buildings. Oh, those daggers are going to match now. The giant jade tiger pillar doesn't seem to fit in amidst the Hozen buildings. Where it does seem is very hard, very solid. You know, just the person to bring this to. Okay, so now we're going to deal with some of these Hozen. Luckily, thanks to our heirlooms, we're pretty easily going to be able to just stride through this town with ease, whereas some people are going to take a little bit more cautiously. The reason why the amount of people is so dense is because we have G with us, who's going to be dealing a lot of damage if we don't have heirlooms. But thankfully, thanks to our daggers in particular, we're dealing such damage that he's not actually needed. And normally he had a special move where he'd spin around in place, dealing damage to everyone around him. A move that monks will later get called Jade Crane... Spinning crane kick, that's the one. Okay, so we got the... I'm somewhat impressed they hadn't set their village on fire with these things. Sunpo, I'm thinking we should celebrate with these later. What do you think? So that's the fireworks return. Now we're going to massacre some more of these Fei Fing. This guy keeps getting in the way. It's a little bit irritating. Oh, come on. Dude. Oh, Jesus Christ. Blimey, these guys are just not doing very well, aren't they? Right, okay. Invigorating. A good fight always makes me feel better. You've completed 50 quests. Nicely done, guys. We're probably going to hit level 10 towards the end of this quest chain, which means we're going to be able to pick our specialization, which is going to be an interesting thing for our character to do. There we go. Sunpo, I think you've got a bit of Wujin in you. Stick with me and I'll bring you around, I think. Asa has been meditating on the lake since we've arrived, all of her thoughts focused on Dafeng. I don't know what she hopes to discover out there, but she's no fool, and Master Shang-Ji has entrusted this task with her. You will need to cross the ropes leading from the end of the dock to reach her. It shall test your balance, but I think you're up to the task, Sunpo.
See you at the dock.
I was thinking about other games that I could play for this channel. Star Wars The Old Republic has got a experience piece at the moment, which means that the story is going to be going through, and I think it's worth getting that all done now, because Knights of the Old Republic, the BioWare team who's working on The Old Republic is releasing a new expansion called Knights of the Fallen Empire, which is going to completely revamp the gaming experience. So might do that at some point. Okay, we're going to give the Jade Pillar that we found in the Hozen town to Jojo, and we're going to see if he can smash it. Good! A true challenge. Let us put this pillar to the test. There's only one thing to do. I'm going to smash it once and for all. All shall know the power of my mighty brow. There we go. So we've defeated Jojo on his boasting, but we'll find him again soon enough, and he is a character that follows us on our adventure. So now we've got to make our way across these ropes. Carefully make our way across these ropes. Oh, exploring managed to get us our specialization. Now we're putting deadly poison on. I'm going to actually open up whilst we've got the chance now. Action bars. There you go. So our poisons are going to go up here, evasion's going to go there, I'm going to get rid of that, and the racial's going to go there. Now we can finally pick a specialization. Okay, so we have assassination, combat, and subtlety. Assassination rogues have a primary stat of agility, they're a damage class, and it says a deadly master of poisons who dispatches victims with vicious dagger strikes, and our first ability we get is mutilate, which attacks with both weapons, dealing 84 physical damage with the main hand and 37 physical damage with the offhand. It also awards 2 combo points. Combat. Primary stat is agility again. Is a swashbuckler who uses agility and guile to stand toe-to-toe with enemies. Now they use one of the moves we've already got called Sinister Strike, and then Blade Flurry, which is while active, your attacks also strike up to 4 additional nearby opponents for 35% of normal damage, but your energy regeneration is reduced by 20%. Lasts until cancelled. So that's more boast around leaving the stealth behind. Subtlety. Their primary stat is again agility, and it says a dark stalker who leaps from the shadows to ambush his unsuspecting prey. Now he gets the ability Hemorrhage, an instant strike that deals 18 physical damage, increased 40% if a dagger is equipped, and causes the target to bleed for an additional 36 damage over 24 seconds. Awards 1 combo point. It also replaces Sinister Strike, so we lose our main ability there. It does a lot less damage, but makes people bleed, and that is what the Subtlety Rogue is all about, I think. It's all about stealth and using stealth. We're going to go with Assassination for now, purely because I like the animation for the ability Mutilate. Move that over. Mutilate's going to go in R1. Sinister Strike in R2. So we'll see that in a little bit. So we're now, if you see here, a level 10 Assassination Rogue. Let's talk to Isa.
Discipline and practice lead us to
I'm impressed. Most units that are even capable of reaching this spot do so soaking wet. If you listen long enough, the wind will carry the answer to you. Dafeng, the spirit of air, has been scared from the skies by Zhao Ren, the onyx serpent. He hides within the Chamber of Whispers, at the south side of the plateau. Go to him. G and I will join you there. So I didn't explain. We have deadly poison on, and our weapons now. Rogues use poisons to deal extra effect. Whoops, to deal extra effects. One of these extra effects, which we're using, is deadly poison. Each strike has a chance of causing the target to suffer nature damage every 3 seconds for 12 seconds. Subsequent poison applications deal instant nature damage. So basically, it's just little buffs to your weapons that give you extra damage when you're, say for example, just auto-attacking if you're out of energy. So we're now heading over to the Chamber of Whispers. Whenever I hear that, I can't help but think Chamber of Secrets from Harry Potter, but that's just me. There it is.
Wait. We need to wait for the winds to settle. Then make a break for the cover of the far hallway.
Oh shit, what? She's standing there, why can't I? Okay, so basically the wind's really heavy right now. When it dies down, we're going to head straight through the hallway. Just a clip with Asa there. If you know what I mean. Oh Jesus, I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. My sense of humour really shouldn't be allowed on these videos. Dafeng, please. This is a cool one. I like Dafeng. I like the design for the elemental spirits here. It's really cool. Look at that.
What's wrong?
Dafeng looks frightened as you approach, but settles a bit at the sound of your voice. Dafeng, the spirit of air, is terrified by Zhao Ren, the onyx serpent. We must help him face that fear, or face it for him ourselves. When I told G of the serpent, he said he had an idea and would begin preparations outside of the chamber. Despite his rash nature, I must admit I envy his passion and conviction. Let us go outside and confront the onyx serpent. Defeat Zhao Ren, the onyx serpent, with the aid of G's fireworks. No, Asa, wait, I can't roll. I'm not a monk. Times like this, I wish that World of Warcraft had a sprint function like WildStar. Okay, there's the Onyx Serpent. We're going to take him out. And this is basically just like a boss fight, I guess. We're going to use the fireworks that we stole back from the Hozen. As you can see. What we're going to do is try and actually... We're going to tweak the camera a little bit. Max count distance far. Huh. It's as far as it goes.
Out of range.
Okay, so we've got to fire these fireworks and then follow him around the circle. Whichever way he goes, which is this way by the looks of it. Damn it. So we have to keep up with Zhao Ren and fire fireworks at him whenever we can. As you can see, we're slowly dealing damage. He's going to come down into the middle at some point. Here he comes. But now, because of our heirlooms, we're going to be able to deal a lot of damage whilst he's down on the ground. Look at that. Now that would usually take 3 or 4 tries, but that was pretty impressive. Thanks, guys. Look at that. I want to get that as a mount one day. You have helped Dafeng, the spirit of air, find his courage. The final spirit has been restored. The 4 elemental spirits will help you speak with the land and uncover its plight, but first I have one small task to ask of you. Join my pupil. Accompany this old Pandaren to the Western Grove. So now we've got to go and defeat the Guardian of the Elders so we can enter into the... I think the guy literally just said it and I've already forgotten. The Western Grove is what it's called right now. The Western Grove has sprites, which are also really irritating. And these ones spawn an ally whenever you fight them, and you can get more than one fighting you at one time, so that's pretty awful. Okay, so we're going to go up the Elder's Path, and we're going to have to fight the Guardian of the Elders. The Wood of Staves, that's where we're going. Look at this guy. Let's deal with him the old-fashioned rogue way, shall we? That was easy. Well, there we go. Now we are in the Wood of Staves. Now, this quest area is the goodbye we have for Master Shang Ji. Where's he? There he is. Okay, so you faced forest sprites in the Dawning Valley, but the forest sprites in this grove are a different breed, crueler and more dangerous. If you would clear some of these sprites out, the spirits would be thankful. I am tired, Sunpo. I must rest. We have a ritual to perform, but we require some of the charms from this grove. If you wander the grove, you should see them all hanging all over the trees. If it does not offend one such as you, we permit you to sit and recover my strength while you get these charms. So we're going to try and get to this quickly, so I can stick with a 25-minute limit, which is what I'm trying to go for, because anything longer than that is starting to push the time a little bit. The last video took 10 hours to upload on my university Wi-Fi, and let's face it, that Wi-Fi is not going to get any better the longer I'm here. So we'll have to see what it's like next year, and then maybe work with the length, tweak it then. Like I said, this is all up in the air right now. As you can tell from me pretty much choking into the microphone for half of the video last time, this is a very amateur production of a Let's Play, and I'm not putting much effort into editing things, but then again, it's the gameplay that I think is the most important, and I am really just doing this for fun, to talk at people, and hopefully people who watch it enjoy it as well. So, let's go and find... Let's keep killing these guys. See if we can find one of these charms. There's 2 more. So yeah, I am literally just throwing these videos up as and when I can, and that will be the schedule that I have pretty much consistently. Come back, I need to kill you. There we go. So yeah, the schedule will definitely be as and when. I hope you enjoyed the videos, and I will try and keep the videos as frequent as possible, even if I end up having to say, like, look, I'll release a video a week or something like that, so that I can at least give you a schedule. But then, because I appreciate that having a YouTuber with no schedule is a little bit irritating, but I really can't do that much better right now. At least while I'm moving around places, going home, all that sort of stuff. Okay, so we have the ritual charms, and we have the sprites. This was going to be it for that video. We're going to turn in these quests, we're going to say goodbye to Shang-Chi in a second, and then we're going to continue meeting Shenzin Zhu and working out just what the hell is causing it so much pain. The spirits thank you, Rogue. Rest feels good. The burdens of life have become a great weight after so many years. You come through, as you always have. You're truly one of my greatest students. I think you will be something the likes of which the world has never seen. This journey shall soon be yours to undertake without me. Stay for a few moments and listen to an old man's words. Let my knowledge serve as a foundation for yours, that you might be greater than I ever was.
For 3,000 years, we have passed the knowledge of our people down. Elder to youth, master to student. Every elder reaches the day when he must pass on and plant his stave with the staves of his ancestors. Today is the day when my staff joins these woods. Our people have lived the whole of their lives on this great turtle, Shenzin Su. But not in hundreds of years has anyone spoken to him. Now Shenzin Su is ill, and we are all in danger. With the help of the elements, you will break the silence. You will speak to him. Asa and Ji have retrieved the spirits and brought them here. You are to go with them. Speak to the great Shenzin Su and do what must be done to save our people. You've come far, my young student. I see within you a great hero. I leave the fate of this land to you.
Okay, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.